what I'm going to now do is hopefully wrap up everything just by reminding everybody of some of the key features. It's really nice now, because right in the beginning, it's the start of it, isn't it? So, what we're going to do, we're going to go through each liner and kind of talk about some key features, and we'll refer how they translate across the range. So, you guys have now heard loads about this today, yeah? It almost feels like we've been talking for a year about MZ2000. We only launched it, we only talked about it for the first time at CES in January, but finally, everything is out, and everybody here, you get to see it in the flesh, okay? MZ2000 continues the story of the very best in sound and picture Panasonic have to offer. And what we'll do, we'll start with sound, because you all expected me to talk about picture, I want to be different. So, why do we believe it's the very best in sound? Well, we'll continue with the array speaker. So having the ability to move sound based on your living room, or even based on who's watching the TV. I always say when Grandad comes around, for many years he had to sit there with his headphones on. Now we can focus the sound in on Grandad and deliver a slightly different experience to the rest of the people in the room. We continue with the left, right, and the two upward firing speakers, all tuned by Technics. So delivering a true 7.1 360-degree soundscape Dolby Atmos. So again, very best that Panasonic have to offer. When it comes to picture, I think the TV talks himself. This is all down to the brand new MLA panel, micro lens array panel. But we're now seeing a 50% improvement versus last year. Now you can imagine how many times I've said that statement since November last year. It still blows my mind, yeah? I'm still one of those nerds that sits there around about August every year and goes, wonder what we're gonna do next. And after 13 years, I still am not disappointed. So roll on November. Not I want this year to be over. Roll on November, I'll be asking myself exactly the same question. So, the latest panel, yeah? We call it the ultimate panel, okay? And we'll talk about the different panel technologies as we move back down the range. So, ultimate panel, MLA, 360 soundscape Pro. The very best of both picture and sound. Talking of sound, we've made a few improvements to the MZ1500. So here we have the MZ1500, okay? 2000 is available in three sizes, 55, 65, and 77. Now what I would say, depending on which country, please check your press packs, because some of the sizes will vary by country, and some of the model numbers may vary. Predominantly here in Germany, where the model number does change. And the last thing you want to do is write an amazing article and get the wrong model number outside, so please check it. When it comes to the 1500, it's available in four sizes, 42, 48, 55, and 65. What will you notice this year is one of the major improvements over last year. On the 55 and the 65, we've introduced the 3.1 channel soundbar across the bottom. The TV uses our OLED Pro panel, okay? So again, if we rewind to last year we had 2000, 1500, exactly the same TV minus the soundbar. This year, there is now a clear step up for our customers out the range. 1500 and the 2000 are also the two models that use Panasonic heatsink technology. Yeah. So that magic that our engineers do starts here with the 1500 and the 2000. Obviously you've heard loads about gaming, yeah, the Diablo tie-up. When we introduce the next TV, what you will see about this TV is this is the one that we'll always talk about when it talks about gaming, and that is MZ980. So again, available in 4 sizes, 42, 48, 55 and 65, and uses our OLED panel. But this is where in our OLED lineup, where Game Mode Extreme was introduced. So this is our full HDMI 2.1 support that Thomas undoubtedly bored you about. Yeah? What worse than have some talk about gaming than a gamer? Do you know what I mean? What's wrong with us? But again, you've heard it, gaming's becoming a massive part of what Panasonic do. Yeah? For many, many years, I'd have stood in front of loads of people to talk about picture quality. Now with the added gaming features, I think it really stands Panasonic in a great place for the future. So, Game Mode Extreme, HCX processor from 980 upwards, HCX AI Pro processor, so again, the brains behind that panel. Great selection in sizes, but a few things to remember before I introduce you to the last TV. My home screen, you've seen the demo, everything from 980 upwards. HCX processor, 980 upwards. When it comes to panel technology, OLED panel, Pro panel, Ultimate panel. Yeah. Sound improvements on the 1500, not just with the front-facing soundbar, but with a subwoofer built in as well. Then into the 2000, with the all singing, all dancing, very best in picture and sound, with a 360-degree soundscape. That leaves me with one more TV to introduce. So let's come and have a closer look. Okay. So, what countries are we from? UK, I know.
Sweden.
Sweden, right. You've got to shut your ears because I need to say this twice, right? Let me introduce to you Panasonic's first OLED TV for half of the room with Google TV built in, and for the other half of the room with Android TV built in. Okay? So, why did I have to make that statement? For you guys, you have Google TV. For the UK, you have Android TV. If you want to know the answer why, I'll tell you that later if you don't already know it, okay? But why have we taken this step? Well, I think you would have seen from the different OSs Panasonic have to offer this year, it's about having a TV to suit our customer. Yeah? And I think having these different operating systems allow our customers to make a choice. Now, in our OLED lineup, they can do that between my home screen, Google TV / Android TV. That's getting longer and longer, okay? Some people might say, why have different OS systems? I'm absolutely sure we all use them on our phone, and many of us wouldn't change. So again, with Google, you've got your Chromecast, you've got your 10,000 plus apps that obviously our customers can pick from. I think more importantly, it allows our customers to have an entry-level product from Panasonic, but backed up by all the quality of OLED. Questions?
In terms of MLA technology, is that where you see the future of OLED being?
I think definitely, yeah.
More so than something like QD OLED.
I think the beauty of working for a company like Panasonic